What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack live here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. Told you guys I was going to come back on this afternoon to go over this practice squad for the Raiders. I did a lot of reading on it, and I wanted to come in and holler. But first things first, man, salute to the Unfiltered Nation and the Unfiltered fam. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you guys. And, we're going to do what we do. I got my notes, and I'm going to go through this practice squad situation. But if you missed my live earlier, man, talking about Josh Jacobs at camp, make sure you guys go back and watch the live from earlier today. We're gonna be doing a lot more content, man. Content game is about to go up. It's gonna be a lot more. So you might think, oh, Shaq posted for the day. Shaq might post 3-4 times. You know what I'm saying? It's time, you guys. It's time for us to up the ante. It's time for us to do what we do best, and that's talk about whatever the hell we want to talk about. Let's understand that, okay? So, what's up, Big Beezy? Guess what I'm smoking, Big Beezy? Make sure you guys check out the review I did on this cigar right here that my boy Bill Holloway sent me. The Cohiba Red Dot. Make sure y'all check that out. Anyway, I'm on them, Bill. I'm on them. All right, here we go, y'all. Here's the practice squad, man. I'm glad that I waited because there was a couple of additions today to the practice squad. So as of now, I'm going to read these people, okay? And I'm going to read them, and you guys tell me at the end what you think, or if you see something missing, or let's see if we go. So here we go, dog. As of now, the 2023-2024 Las Vegas Raiders practice squad, okay? Number 1, David Agoha, defensive end, okay? Matthew Butler, defensive end. Clendon McCurtis, offensive guard. Cole Fotheringham, tight end. Jaden Grant, safety. Kanai Mauga, linebacker. Sincere McCormick, running back. Natane Muti, guard, offensive guard. Devin Ross, wide receiver. John Samuel Schenkter, tight end. Sam Webb, cornerback. Antoine Wesley, I forgot to write his position down. Okay. Marquez Callaway, wide receiver. Janarius Robinson, defensive end. Isaac Darkangelo, offensive tackle. And Vitaly Gurman, offensive tackle. What do I think about this list? First things first, we got to understand what we're talking about. We're talking about the practice squad, you guys. Okay? That's the first thing. Practice squad does not protect players. It's open season. Okay? And if you want to protect your players, you put them on a 53-man roster, you put them on a PUP list, you put them on an IR list. That's what you got to do. So as far as these people are concerned, they could be here today, gone tomorrow. They could be poached from other teams. There's all kinds of different scenarios that can occur. First thing that I'm noticing on this practice squad is there's a hell of a lot of defensive ends. There's a lot of defensive ends, bro. If you think about our defensive ends that we have, just off the top of my head, we all know that bad number 98, Mad Max, Chandler Jones, who's on payroll, Malcolm Kuntz, somebody who I've been waiting to see him get more game time. Those 3 guys are on the active 53-man roster. But this David Agoha, Matthew Butler, he played pretty well. Who else we got in here? Janarius Robinson, I've heard of him. And a couple of these other guys that are on here. It's like, okay, man, that's like 6 or 7 defensive ends. Do we really need that many defensive ends, you guys? Like, I'm just trying to understand, dog. What's Patrick Graham's defense? Are we going to be, I would imagine we would have more defensive tackles, man, to offset, Why do we need to have 7 defensive ends, bro? I mean, damn. That's a lot of defensive ends to be having on a team, bro. When there's other people that I feel we could have had on the practice squad at least. But, I just wanted to make that clear. The next thing that I see on here is there are a lot of offensive guards. McClendon Curtis is somebody who I'm glad we got on the practice squad because he could have possibly made the 53-man roster easily. So for depth purposes, I'm glad we got him. I don't see a lot of the offensive linemen and those people being poached off of the practice squad, you guys. And salute to all y'all. See all y'all. I don't see a lot of offensive guards being poached at this point of the season because right now pretty much everyone got their O-line until people start getting dinged up. And when they start getting dinged up, that's when things are going to start happening. Okay. And Natani Mute, another guard. And who else we got on here? So offensive. And we got Isaac Darkangelo, offensive tackle. And then we got Vitaly Gurman, offensive tackle. Not counting those that are on the 53-man roster. So I think we probably have at least, as far as offensive linemen, we got to have at least 15 guys. I know last year we were kind of tore up because we didn't have any backups or anything to help us, So, okay, I'm cool with that. Then you look at the tight end position. We got Cole Fotheringham. He played all right. I saw him catch a couple of passes, and I saw him drop a couple of passes in preseason. And then you got John Samuel Schenkter. I don't know who, I don't have any idea who that possibly is or what they did, but they didn't do enough for me to pay attention to what they were doing. So that's first and foremost. And then going to the secondary, Jaden Grant at the safety position, and you got Sam Webb. We've been talking about Sam Webb, how Sam Webb should have made the 53, but I'm glad he's on the practice squad. But come on, man, Sam Webb. Do you guys remember that pick 6 that Sam Webb got? Sam Webb is the only dude out there catching. He's the only one getting interceptions out there, dog. Sam Webb, man, it just doesn't make sense to me, man. The guys that are showing out and balling out are not getting jobs, man. It's like, hey, man, you can come over here and sit on the sidelines and we call you all good. Sam Webb's good enough to be on somebody's 53. Okay, if somebody gets hurt, they better figure it out. Okay, here we go. Let me see. Wide receivers, Devin Ross. Okay, Devin Ross was cool. He did a little something. He's like the only wide receiver on here. No, and Marquez Callaway. They were all right. They did a little something. Now, last but not least, bro. Sincere McCormick. We saw McCormick out there, bro. I saw McCormick get a couple of touches and did a little something. But he didn't do what Damian Williams did. Damian Williams, man, by far is the glaring omission on here. Okay? Damian Williams, man, is not on the 53, and Damian Williams is not on the practice squad, bro. That's killing me right there, bro. I'm not understanding that at all. That dude is somebody I know we could use, man. I know we could use. He's more like Josh Jacobs than any other back I can see on our roster. Z is not like him. Z is a north-south guy. Z didn't have that kind of breakaway speed. That dude, I don't understand it, man. Now, I had to do my little bit of homework on him, though. I'm like, okay, there's got to be something of why he didn't make the team, though. It can't be his performance. That can't be it. So I did a little homework, looking around, seeing what's going on, and started trying to remember where he was from and what he had did in his past. If you remember, he was on the Kansas City Chiefs, won a Super Bowl, 2020. Kansas City Chiefs. He was on the Chiefs team. He was running with Pacheco and them cats. He was one of the backs. He's walking around with a chip. Okay, he's somebody who I thought, when I remembered that, I'm like, oh man, that dude could have been in the running back room letting people know what it is. He knows Andy Reid. He knows some shit. He knows the offense. He knows things, bro. Like everybody else seems to understand. Let's get the Raiders players so we can understand what they're doing over there. We can get their playbook. We could figure it out. We got people that can identify stuff. Nah, man. Nah, man. No, 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 no. Not us, though. Not us, though. That was the first thing. Second thing is he did have some injuries. He was out of football in 2021. I think it's either 2021 or 2022. He was out of football. He came back with the Miami Dolphins. Didn't do that well with the Dolphins, and he's trying to get himself back into onto a football team. So I was like, okay, maybe his injuries came into play, but it didn't look like he was injured. Didn't look like he was injured to me. Didn't look like he was injured to me. And as far as Sincere McCormick is concerned, he's all right. But better than Damian Williams? So there's got to be something that Josh McGenius has in his head. There's got to be something that he's seeing. From what is being said, he's very happy with his running back room. And I guess he wants his running back room the way he is. But his running back room, the main bell cow, the main top dog, didn't seem like he really wanted Josh Jacobs, dog. So I'm like, I'm not understanding. Is it the running style? Is it the fact that this one running back can do a lot and can do more than 7 guys or 5 guys or 4 guys or whatever? I don't know what it is, bro. But obviously, whatever I saw and whatever you guys saw, I don't understand. I don't get it. Man, salute to Spider D with the 1999 dono, man. Thank you, big dog. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, bro. Anybody that has anything, that can do anything, I'm going to definitely appreciate and give you much love on that. Thank you, my brother. But I don't understand the Sincere McCormick and Damian Williams situation, man. I don't get it. And that's what's the glaring omission on here. I'm very glad Sam Webb's on here. Those two guys, man, to me, Sam Webb, I was pissed. When he didn't make the 53-man roster, I was mad. When Damian Williams didn't make the 53-man roster, I was mad. But I was like, Damian Williams going to make the practice squad. And I thought somebody was going to snatch up Webb. I really did. You got to understand, cornerbacks right now, they are so needed. You need a lot of cornerbacks, bro, because them DBs, bro, and safeties, you need them cats, man. Those guys, they're not going to be treated like running backs are getting treated. Okay. Bill Holloway with the $2 dono. Thank you, big dog. Appreciate you, man. Smoking that Coheed, bro. Smoking that Coheed, dog. Okay. My boy Bill Holloway hooked me up with about 4 of these. These are going to be gone, Bill. You need to start figuring out where we can get some more of these. They're going to be gone. I'm not even going to mess around. Anyway, I digress. The cornerback and the safety position aren't going to get treated like the running back position. You're not doing cornerback by committee, bro. That's not happening. You're not doing safety by committee. You might be able to have them for nickel and dime coverage coming on third down. You got some, you're in there running, those kind of packages. Yeah, you're gonna need some extra bodies, but your cornerbacks are your cornerbacks. Your safeties are your safeties, and that's what you're gonna need out there, man. So when you got a guy like a Sam Webb who seems to be a ball hawk, he don't seem to be a ball hawk. He seemed to be all around the football. When he was out there, he was around the football a lot. Okay, and we see that even Duke Shelley, who everybody was telling me, Duke Shelley, bro, Duke Shelley, man. Everybody was hollering Duke Shelley's name, but guess who wasn't hollering Duke Shelley's name? Josh McDaniels. Josh McDaniels wasn't hollering his name because not only did he not make the 53, he didn't make the practice squad, dog. So I don't know, man. We're going to see what happens with Duke Shelley, man. But after he fumbled it, I guess what probably happened is when he played hot potato with our football in the end zone and gave the 49ers the only touchdown they got for the whole game, that might have ruined his situation. I'm just being honest. That might have messed him up. Okay? Because nothing would have been better than to win 34-0. After the way we got slapped around when I was at the game against the 49ers on New Year's Day, I would have loved to be able to tell the homies what happened to your squad, bro. We beat you 34-0. But Duke Shelley, he had other plans, bro. Duke Shelley had other plans, obviously. So that's what we're working with, you guys. We're working with, once again, I'm going to name them again, then I'll read your questions. David Agoha. That's how you pronounce his name. David Agoha, defensive end. Matthew Butler, defensive end. McClendon Curtis, guard. Cole Fotheringham, tight end. Jaden Grant, safety. Sincere McCormick, running back. Natane Muti, guard. John Samuel Schenker, excuse me, tight end. Sam Webb, cornerback. Antoine Wesley, I didn't write his, I guess I was writing so fast I didn't write his position down, but he's not somebody that I even concerned about because I don't remember him doing anything. Correct me if I'm wrong. Marquez Callaway, wide receiver. Janarius Robertson, defensive end. Isaac Darkangelo, offensive tackle. And Vitaly Gurman, offensive tackle. That is your practice squad as of now. That could change at any time. Players can get brought up. Players can get poached. We can drop players. We can poach other people's practice squads. And we can see how it goes from there, man. Let me read you guys' questions and see what's going on, man. I'm out here chilling, man. LA, beautiful weather today. And I'm out here for the second time today. Make sure you check my video I did earlier. And we will get right to it. See what you guys are talking about on here, man. See what's popping. Bill Holloway, what's going on, Bill? Gustavo Cortez, saludos. Hey, man, what's going on, man? What's going on, Gustavo? Ain't seen you in a minute, bro. It's football season, dog. I expect you to be around, brother. Julio Barrera, salute again. What's up, man? Twice in one day. Bo Long. Hey, Bo, what's going on, big Bo? Hey, check out the video I did earlier, bro. I came in early in the morning. Like I said, man, Shaq's going to be raising up this content, man. You're going to be seeing all kinds of stuff on here. Not just the same old, same old. You're going to be seeing new type of content, too. Let's get ready, bro. It's going down. Okay. Carla, hey, Carla Jenkins. What's up, Carla? You know you're one of my favorite people. What's up, Carla? When you come on, I'm very happy to see you, dog. What's going on? Los was popping. Good evening, man. But how did the humidifying do? This one seems to be a lot better, bro. I put it next to, I put those Cohibas next to the back of the humidor where it's really humid. I put it back over there. This one seems to be, look at it, man. Look at the ash, man. Just talking to my boy, Bill Holloway. Hey, because he sent me these, Bill. Man, we got to figure this out, bro. We got to figure this out. Really good, bro. Super good. Okay. Bolon said, I'm smoking on that Pineapple Express. Hey, dog. Hey, you got to get it how you live, Bolon. You know what I'm saying? I don't smoke weed. Salute to all y'all that did. But if I did smoke weed, I'd be smoking the best weed in the world. I smoke the best cigars in the world. So if I was to do that, that's what I would be doing. So if you're doing that, salute to you, dog. But I think I'm good with this. I think I'm good with my leaves over here. I think I'm straight. EB, what's going on? Saludos. Hope all is well. Hey, man, out there in Mexico, man. That's what I'm talking about. Everything's good, EB. I hope everything's cool down there, bro. How did a hurricane bother you guys down there? EB, I know that the hurricane was like going up Baja, so I don't know. Let me know if everything was cool. Bill Holloway said Webb should have made the 53. Like, here's what it is, Bill, and it's funny. It's funny, man, that me and Bill Holloway, we've been friends since middle school. Let me get something to drink. We've been friends since middle school. With the middle school and high school together. And we've been Raider fans the whole time. Bill, we was brought up on the merit system, bro. We were brought up on, when we went to football practice, man, the person who was out there who deserved to make the team, made the team. Like, that's the way we was brought up. Like, if somebody's out there outplaying somebody, they're on the team. Like, that's what you did. That's what you did it for. That's what you did it for. You did it to get out there and let people know. Even if you were the person like, hey, man, I'm just going to go out for tryouts. You're out there really trying to make something happen. And if you did enough, you'd be on the team. Not with this squad, we're not. This squad doesn't. This squad, it's not on the merit system, dog. It's on the, how can I say it? It's on the referral. It's on the referral system. You know how you got that job because the homie told you about the job before the job was listed? That's what it is, bro. Referrals, man. It's like, where is this guy coming from? It's like they're looking at background, they're looking at where you were from before. They're not looking at what you're doing on the field. They're looking at where were you from? Oh, you played for the Patriots? Oh, you come from the Patriot system? Oh, you played for one of our former coaches? Oh, this, that, and the other. Oh, such and such said highly of you. It's like a real job interview, man, for a corporate company or something. It's like, dog, it ain't even like, yo, man, I'm coming in here and I know how to, you know, I know how to drive the forklift better than any of these fools out here. That don't got nothing to do with it, dog. Where'd you work at before? What particular forklifts were you working for? Driving. Like, hey, forklift. Hey, dog. Hey, were you driving the Lamborghini one? It's like, nah, I can drive it. Well, hey, you weren't driving the Lamborghini one. It's like, how many companies have the Lamborghini one? Oh, maybe about 10. It's like, well, okay, I guess I ain't gonna work for you then. That's what it is. God. Hold on, defense wins championships. Hey man, but offense gets you to the championship, bro. If you haven't noticed, you got it. Hey man, no team has won the defense wins championships, Bo. The last defensive team, solely defensive team to win the Super Bowl was the 2000 Baltimore Ravens, bro. That's the last team that I saw win a Super Bowl where their defense was so good it didn't matter what the offense did. That's the last time, bro. You're talking about Trent Dilfer as your quarterback. Okay? All they said to Trent Dilfer, all Ray Lewis told to Trent Dilfer was, don't turn off the football. We'll take care of the rest. Everybody else got an offense and a defense. So defense don't win championships. Both sides of the ball, you got to ball. You don't ball on both sides of the ball, you ain't getting there. William Boozer, what's going on? What it do? Bill Holloway said Matui can play guard and center. That's good. Okay, we need those hybrid guys. We need guys that can move around. We need somebody that can move from the guard to the tackle position. We need somebody that can play center. We need somebody that can play on both sides. Bill, you are offensive lineman. A lot of these offensive linemen can't play on the, they only can play on one side. They either play on the left side or they play on the blind side of the quarterback or they play on the opposite side. And if you try to move them around, their blocking scheme and feet technique ain't up to par. So got that. Carl says, we so bad on Sunday, I didn't even get a punt for 2 or 3 of the game. It was crazy. It's crazy, man. I'm not gonna lie, dog. I mean, that was atrocious, man. But like I said, man, people had their excuse hats on, and that's what it was. Bill Oliver said McCormick could have been a good kick returner. Yeah, I mean, but you got Amir Abdullah is the guy that's returning the kickoffs. Abdullah has been with the team last year. I think that might have a lot to do with it too. Is like system. Like I just read a report today, man. They were talking about Josh McDaniel's system and how complex it is and how many years. The terminology is the worst part. The terminology is the worst part, bro. It's the actual play calling and the way that the plays are set up. They asked Michael Mayer. Michael Mayer, first round. It's not a first round draft pick, but he is one of our top draft picks. He's going to be our starting tight end. And they asked him about the terminology, and he said, "Excuse me, out here. He's got some pollen out here." He said, it's very hard, bro. I'm not going to lie. It's tough. He said it's tough. And I'm like, wow. Why have it that complex, bro? I mean, maybe we should simplify it. If we're only going to win 6 games, maybe we should simplify this shit. That's just me. Okay. EB. Brandon Bolden is the most unaccomplished back on the roster, probably while in the league. Brandon Bolden has that pedigree though, dog. Where did he come from? Where did he come from, dog? I mean, I hate to belabor the point, man, but the truth is the truth. Some people get tired of the truth, man, but for me, the truth never gets old. He's a Patriot, bro. He's coming from the Patriot system. Like I said, man, it's not on the merit system. It's on the referral system, dog. That's what it is. It's on the referral system, man. There ain't no way in hell Damian Williams did not deserve a practice squad job unless I'm just trying to be more positive. A lot of you guys say I ain't positive. I'm trying to change that shit. Maybe Josh McDaniels is doing Damian Williams a favor Maybe he's saying, hey, dog, you're not going to start here and you're good enough to start somewhere else. Maybe that, I'm hoping that's what it is. I'm hoping that's what it is. I'm hoping it ain't just, oh, we don't need him. But I didn't hear that. I heard he's happy with his running back room. That's what I heard. But, I'm just hoping that maybe there was some type of compassion saying, look, dude, you're good enough to play for somebody else. Damian Williams is good. I mean, I'm looking at the league right now, people who need running games right now. I know Atlanta needs a running game. Atlanta Falcons need a lot of shit. Atlanta needs a running game. He can go there and run the football, man. Like, damn, he can go. Maybe he'll go to the I was going to say Redskins. The Commanders and go play over there with Eric Bieniemy. Eric Bieniemy's the offensive coordinator over there. I'm just hoping that kid gets an opportunity, man. He was balling, bro. And like, I hate to see great effort and great accomplishment not be rewarded, man. I hate that. God. Carl Jenkins, the fourth quarterback for the Cowboys, made first down after first down. We did not receive a punt for 2 at the part of the game. Hey, he was balling. And from what I'm hearing about Will Greer, Carla, is that the Cardinals are looking at him. Okay. Once again, man, thanks to Spider D and thanks to Bill Holloway, man, for the 1999 dono and a $2 dono. Thank you, my brother. Renee Revolto, any thoughts on the changes, on the number changes? I don't have any thoughts on the number changes, man. I think that the NFL they're trying to appeal to people buying the jerseys more. Like, it's just a revenue pool. That's why they allow these single numbers to come in. It's kind of confusing, but if I go back to my childhood, Bill can understand this. We go back to our childhood. Hey man, they didn't have single numbers, but you would have you would have people wearing numbers that weren't the right numbers. To be honest, So as far as what we're concerned, but I think that the number changes is they're appealing to a younger audience. They're appealing to a younger audience, and if you already bought a jersey and your guy changed the jersey number, you got to buy another one. But I know some people are going to still be rocking them 28 jerseys in the stands. I already know that. My son, his only jersey is a Josh Jacobs jersey. Now, it's going to, we're going to have to see what's going on. I ain't trying to buy a jersey that only works 1 year. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate it. Bo Long, I was at Irk when you went on this live and caught all of it. Hey, that's all good, man. Hey, you know how we are, Bo. It's all about getting your bags, man. It's all about getting your money, you guys. Get your money. We'll be here when you get off of work. We'll be here when you're on the way home or whatever, eating dinner or whatever you guys do. Okay. Eric Brunda said, Condo Carpenter said he was happy about keeping the tight end Cole Fotheringham in case he's a lot of potential. That's cool. Like I said, man, you didn't see me say anything bad about Fotheringham at all. I remember he caught a couple passes. He's a big body. He's somebody who fits the profile. But we don't got no burners at the tight end position no more. That's over. That's a wrap, y'all. Having the fastest tight end in the league is over. That's over, bro. Okay. These tight ends is running 4.7s and 4.8s. And that's what it is, dog. Okay. Big, trying to be like a Gronk, but we all know being Gronk is not as easy as just being big. Gronk was a monster. Okay. CCCR, what's going on? How many games you think we will win this year? I'm a UPS driver, finish up my day. Hey man, no problem, dog. Hey man, thank you, man. Like I said, man, appreciate you, you UPS drivers, man. Y'all make a lot of money. Y'all make a lot of money, man. People don't think UPS drivers make a lot of money, but yeah, CCCR, I know you make a lot of bread, dog. Okay. As far as what your question is, man, I'm still on the fence. Man. I have to really think about it, dog. Like I when I make a prediction, I want to be right. I just don't want to just say some shit. But I'm hoping that we, I'm hoping that we do very well, dog. You know what I'm saying? I was talking cash shit earlier when people was talking, oh, Shaq, you're negative. You never say anything positive. I was like, all right, dude, we're going 17-0. We running the table and we're going to the Super Bowl and we're going to win the Super Bowl in Death Star. We're going to be the first undefeated team since the 72 Dolphins to win the Super Bowl. And then everybody, oh, Shaq, now you're just trolling. You got to make your mind up, dog. Got to make your mind up. So we'll see, dog. But along the Raiders have thrived most of the teams, but a bunch of misfits, not Patriots. That's true. But when you got people that don't appreciate your culture and don't appreciate the history, and they're here to forge their own history, that's what they do. I mean, I liken this situation to what Elon Musk is doing with Twitter, that's now X. He came in, bought the company, turned it private, and just renamed the shit. It's like people were like people in the industry were like, dude, do you understand the name Twitter? How much money the name is worth? How much a brand recognition? Everybody around the world knows this thing, knows Twitter, knows what a tweet is. Like, tweet is now in a dictionary. It's in the Webster's dictionary. Okay, that word did not exist before Twitter. You didn't tweet meant a tweet from a bird. It did not mean what it means now. And Elon Musk like, I don't give a damn about none of that. I'm naming it the 23rd letter of the alphabet. Shit. Yeah. Oh, or is it the 24th? Yeah, the 24th. I'm naming it the 24th letter of the alphabet. And that's it. If you like it, cool. If you don't use it. And that's Josh McDaniels right there. Of course, I never heard any more true. We need to return to the merit system. Hey, man. Carla, it's sad. All the participation trophy kids are now running shit. The participation trophy, little tongue twister. The participation trophy people are running the world. These are the people who got a trophy just for showing up. These are the people who got a ribbon just for participating. Competition is not what they do. They get there just because, bro. Why are you seeing all these parents coming out fighting the coach because their overweight, chubby son walk a lap without breathing? And physicals and all of that. He should play. That's not how we were raised, Carla. You didn't get a trophy. You didn't get a trophy for coming in 4th place. You might not have got a trophy for coming in 2nd place. And that's what it is, man. The merit system, because the people didn't any other person because they're D. Who's on their offense, though? Come on, you had a Hall of Fame quarterback in Russell Wilson. You got a guy that's probably will go in the Hall of Fame eventually in Marshawn Lynch. You know, they had a nice quarterback on both teams went to the Super Bowl. The one that won the Super Bowl and the one that lost the Super Bowl. You got a Hall of Fame quarterback on both of those teams, bro. I just said Trent Dilfer. See, that's how I'm judging it. A dude who was never anything. Okay. What can I say? Maybe the Tampa Bay defense that Rich Gannon gave away our Super Bowl. They had Brad Johnson. Okay, I'm just looking at who's the quarterback, bro. Look at everybody else that's won since we were in the Super Bowl and we lost. Who can I name off the top of my head? Peyton Manning won 2. Aaron Rodgers won 1. Eli Manning won 2. Ben Roethlisberger won 2. Shit, that's 8 Super Bowls right here. Patrick Mahomes won 2. Okay? Matthew Stafford's going in the Hall of Fame. He won 1. That's 11 balls. Coach McDaniel just pray he keeps us in the rear. Hey, man, like I always say, man, when it gets on, I'm silver and black. I believe that shit. I cheer for everybody. I've never cheered against anybody that's played for my team when the game is on, dog. I don't give a fuck who it is. And I've seen some bums play for our team, bro. Bums. But guess what? While the game was on and that clock was ticking, I was cheering for them as hard as anybody. And Josh McDaniels the same way, bro. I may not agree with him. I may not see eye to eye with him. But when the kickoff is kicked off and that damn clock is running, dog, I'm rooting for him. You ain't gonna never see me go against my squad when the game is on. Now, after the game is off, halftime, timeouts, TV timeouts before the game, I'm gonna talk about them. I'm gonna talk about them like their mama didn't even know who their name was. I'm gonna talk about them that bad. But when it's back on, I'm gonna be cheering for them. Mario Ruiz was going on. Hey, man, I was hoping we keep him. Drake Thomas. I did too, man. But like I said before, I don't know. This is a guy who Josh McDaniels is a guy I can't figure out. I can't figure him out, dog. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I can't figure that man out, dog. When we had Chucky, I knew what, I had a good bead on what Chucky was doing. Like, I was like, okay, Chucky is going to be looking out for guys. I could legitimately say Chucky would let somebody go if he thought they had a chance to go play somewhere else. I could legitimately say that, dog, because he was my coach before and he was my coach again. So I knew his tendencies. This guy, I can't call it with Josh McDaniels. I can't call it, bro. Bill Holloway talking to Central Coast Cali Raider. Bill Holloway's about Jesse say, hey, Jesse, what's going on? What's going on, Jesse? Okay. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Tell your mama I said hello. Tell your mama I said hello. Renee Revolta. Have you watched Josh McDaniels interview on the Bussin' with the Boys podcast? No, I didn't watch it, bro. I didn't watch it. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I have not watched any press conferences with Josh McDaniels. I haven't watched any of the podcasts because I'm not trying to get myself, off my square. Meaning that if I watch him and he says something, I don't want my mood to change. I don't want Josh McDaniels to charm me, bro. I'm going to give him that much credit. He'll probably say something and I'll be like, you know what, Josh, I don't want to do that. I want to go by the merit system. I'm sticking to my guns. Now, when the season starts, maybe I'll watch a few. But I haven't watched anything with him saying anything. I have him on purpose because I want to stick to my guns and see what he does. Like, I want to stay aggressive with this. He has to win me a Super Bowl, bro. That's all I'm saying. He got to win me a bowl, man. Not no beating Kansas City. Oh, we beat Kansas City. Oh, we made the playoffs. Oh, nah, dog. Nah, So I haven't watched it, bro. I'm just not in the mood to listen to him talk at this point. It'll happen, though. Bolong said buffering, Shaq. Yeah, I know, dog. I'm buffering, man, but what can I do, man? I'm out here. Maybe the signal's bad out here. Sorry, you guys. Sorry if it's buffering. There's nothing I can really do. Nothing I can really do about it, dog. Okay. Sometimes the signal's great here and sometimes it ain't. What can I do? Okay. Ian Victor, you recommend any cigars? Yeah, man. Check out my cigar talks videos here on this channel. Matthew Shack Unfiltered. If you guys are interested in cigars and getting into it, I'm going to be making a lot of videos about that. Go check out the videos. There's a lot of good sticks that I've reviewed over the years and they still stand. But I'm going to be doing a lot more content on this and a lot of other content. I think we need to be more diverse over here. When we build an audience, we need to have people who have different interests. I don't want to talk about the same thing all the time. It just gets boring. Christy! My girl Christy Hurd. What's up, Christy? What's going on, Christy? What's popping with you, girl? That's my girl, man, Christy Hurd. Good evening. Bill Holloway talking to Christy. Carl Jenkins said Chucky was honest with us. At least admit he had nothing to do with the defense. Unforgivable in the HC. John Gruden is an offensive-minded guy. Same with Josh McDaniels. Josh McDaniels ain't no defensive guy, though. Why do you think he had a job with the Hoodie? The Hoodie is a defensive-minded coach. Like, the thing about guys that are defensive-minded coaches, let's say, who can I think of the league that's defensive-minded? The Hoodie, Ron Rivera. Just off the top of my head, I was thinking of people like that who are defensive-minded coaches. Okay? Who else can I think off the top of my head? Just trying to go through the league. Todd Bowles, defensive-minded coach, Tampa Bay. Dennis Allen for the Saints. He's defensive-minded. DeMeco Ryans from Texans. He's defensive-minded. There's not a lot of defensive-minded coaches, Carla. Most of the coaches in the league are offensive-minded coaches for a reason, because the owners want offense. They want scoring. They want their fan base to be excited. There's more people are going to get more excited over a touchdown than they're going to get excited over interception. So that's what that is about. CCCR talking to Bill Holloway. Christy Hurd getting ready for my fantasy football draft. Oh yeah, get it, Christy, get it, girl. D Suarez down there in the Philippines. What's up, D Suarez, man? Speaking of sticks, let's try to get you some from out here. Yeah, man, some of them sticks from down there in Manila, bruh. Some of them Philippine brands. I'm gonna send you a list. Hey, D Suarez, I know you ain't on here all the time, man, but what I want my international guys to do, because I need you guys to be seen. So when you're on here, man, just put your flag up, bro. You know, put your flag up in your country. You see my boy EB's and he's in Mexico. He put up his flag. So, you know, I want people to understand that over here we're international. We got international members of the Unfiltered Nation, Unfiltered Fam, dog. But yeah, I'm gonna send you that. I'm gonna send you a list, bro. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that shit tonight. Carl Tom Landry played cornerback. He was the offensive coordinator for 20 years. Hey man, we all know that Tom Landry is a Hall of Famer. I mean, you know, Chuck Noll for if you want to go back that far, Carla, Chuck Noll for the Steelers in the 70s was a defensive minded coach. Okay, there's a bunch of guys that were just great coaches that could just be on both sides of the ball. Man, these guys actually drew up plays on a damn chalkboard. These guys actually drew up plays, XXX, 0, blah, blah, blah. Boom, you know, John Madden, boom, boom, and do all of that type of stuff. These dudes actually knew both sides of the game. Because back in those days, Carla, a lot of these guys would jump from team to team and be different, you know, different people. There was a time when I think John Madden was a linebackers coach, bro, to be honest, and he was an offensive tackle. He was a linebackers coach. I think he was a linebackers coach when he was with the Chargers. I think he was you know, before he became the Raiders coach. I mean, a lot of these guys, they jump around, bro. You know, but they do it on offense, because I know John Gruden, he was offensive coordinator. Then John Gruden, when he was a wide receivers coach, he was, running back. John Gruden wasn't running no football and catching no passes, but he could coach. Carl said, I was a Cowboy fan. Yeah, hey, those 70s, Carla, it was all about 4 coaches: Tom Landry, John Madden, Chuck Noll, and Don Shula, and what was the coach's name up in the Vikings? Coach up there, Bill. When we played in '76, when we played the Vikings in the Super Bowl, man, what's his coach's name up there, man? I can't think. It's on the tip of my tongue. And is that it? Okay, you guys, it's all good. I told you I was gonna come back in. I'm gonna continue smoking my stick. Bill, dog. We gotta figure this out. Dog. They also got the black dots. There's a bunch of these different Tohibas, the blue ones, all that. We gotta make it happen. Just want to come back in, keep my word. Make sure you guys missed the video from earlier. Make sure you check that out. If anything else is popping, I'll holler back at you guys, man. But this is the list. I'll read it one more time before I go. David Agoha, defensive end. Matthew Butler, defensive end. McClendon Curtis, guard. Cole Fotheringham, tight end. Jaden Grant, safety. Kanai Mauga, linebacker. Sincere McCormick, running back. Detain Muti, guard. Devin Ross, wide receiver. John Samuel Schenker, tight end. Sam Webb, defensive back. Antoine Wesley, I did not write his position down. Marquez Callaway, wide receiver. Janarius Robertson, defensive end. Isaac Darkangelo, offensive tackle. And Vitaly Gurman at the offensive guard position. Okay. Clifton Bolden, John Madden was the linebackers coach at 66 for the Raiders before the head coach. Okay, I knew he was a linebackers coach. I got that part right. 66 before my time. My parents were together, but I wasn't around. Okay, but I knew he was a linebackers coach. But I got half of the question, so that's what it is. Carlos, I hear the practice squad is our secret weapon. Let's hope they're right. Anything that's a secret weapon for us, we need. Like I said, dog, I'm just hoping that everything is right. I'm willing to bet that Josh McDaniels knows more football than I do. I'm willing to bet that. Even though at times it seems like his ego is more on point than his IQ. But hey, we're going to see. Carlos said, now John Madden's our best coach ever. It's a pleasure. And like I said before, me and Bill, we've been friends since middle school. It's a pleasure for us, myself and Bill Holloway and whoever else, grew up in the San Francisco Bay Area, who was able to go to them Oakland Raider games and see John Madden on the sidelines, dog. Growing up, seeing him on the sidelines and seeing Al Davis standing next to the tunnel. He always stood in the same spot, all white fit, white everything. white jacket, white sweatsuit. He had his white cleats, had his grandma glasses, had his pompadour blowing in the wind, and for us to see that man, and took it for granted, bro. Took it for granted that was our coach, bro. And hey, man, Miss John Madden, man, what a amazing person. Just I never met him, but just an amazing person as far as being a football coach, loving his players. Like you've never heard a player who played for Madden ever say anything bad about him. And then as an announcer, just on another level. And the game that a lot of you guys learn football on, his name is on that. Okay. All right, Bill Holloway wishing Christy good luck. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up, man. I'm gonna go home and see what wife got cooked for dinner, and I'll holler at y'all tomorrow, man. Pay attention to the content. Hit the notification bell. Hit the subscribe button, and I'll holler at y'all, man. Matty Shack Unfiltered.